Hello my dear students. Today I will discuss some of the important topic in front of you. So please, which I have explained in earlier classes. So you mention in your notebook. If you are not understanding the concept clearly, you send a query on WhatsApp. If you are facing any problems related to your topic, related to your study, you can concerns on my WhatsApp in the group or outside of the group as a personal. Then we are again starting new topics of the chapter 3rd. An empire across the three continents. Today I am just describing gender, literacy, culture, and structure of family. First, gender is based on men and women's status in the society of Roman Empire. What was the aspect? What was the status they achieved? If I am telling the late Roman aristocratic, it was extremely wealthy. But gender role in the Roman Empire is one of the more modern features that the Roman society have widespread prevalence of the nuclear family. It means the nuclear family, you already learned in the sociology concept, forms of the family, types of the family, where the mother, father and their children are living together. Another terms, adults cannot live with their parents during the Roman Emperor in the Roman kingdom, because there were a concept, brother cannot live with the brother. Age is also decided of the men and the women for the marriage. Women in early 16 and 18 years olds, they got married. And the men, when they belongs to the 28 or the 29, that is the gap differences between men and women also creating a problem. It was widespread in the Roman Empire. Large expansion of the territory in less advanced. I have given a one term transhuman in the homework assignment. It was widespread. It was spread in the countrysides of the nomadic. When a person move one place to the another place in search of food, shelter and etc., then it is said the transhuman. Because the Roman family had got women cannot contribute their property of husband. They have no right to choice dominating on the particular family and not participating in the property or the wealth of their husband. If I am talking about the first century, then it is widespread in the Roman Empire. She was only have the rights in the patrilineal family. After getting the marriage, the rights goes to their husband. There was a widespread prevalence. It is also belonging to the nuclear family and their parents. It was receptionals for the adults, brothers to share common household. Slaves were, however, included in the family members. It means slaves are also living with the family. Another facts, like as the Emperor Constantine decided to make Christianity and the official religion in the 4th century, and Emperor Diocletian 384 and 305 fortified the frontiers. They also recognized the economy and the provincial boundary. Here one comes, what was the status of women? In the Roman society, women were enjoyed considerably legal rights in owning and managing property. They are married off and late teen age. It means early 13s or the 18. Arranged marriage was in the general form. If I am understanding, I am recapitulating this concept. It means the early age of teenagers, it got married of the woman. They have the legal rights to their property and the wealth. But the husbands, they were beaten by their husbands regularly. If I am talking about the first emperors, Bishop Constantine, Bishop Augustus, he shared his autobiography that he saw many a times his father was beaten his mother. When he comes out from his house, most of the women were telling him about she was beaten by their husbands regularly. Women remains a primary heir father's property. It means the patrilineal systems was undergoing there. After the marriage, they could become independent. Property owners after their father's death. Independent property owners, that is denoted after the death of your fathers, you are owning this under the supervision of their father's property. When she got the marriage achieved by the husband, divorce was easy both and men and women. The traditional religion culture of the classical world, both Greek and Romans. The position of a slave in the Roman Empire was very miserable because they were forced to work on the stage for 10 to 18 hours per day. Late aristocracy was extremely wealthy but not more power. Then the military leaders came to the almost entirely, which was a grand services in the bureaucracy. Popular sect was Judaism, worshipped by the Jehovah. The Judaism considers Jehovah as the emperor of the universe. He was the creator of the universe. That was the God of Judaism religion. What was the status of literacy? There were a casual literacy flourishing the Roman Empire. Casual literacy is found everywhere. It means when it was exacerbated, when it was observed by the historians, they found in the cities walls has been inscribed. The rate of the literacy varied greatly between different parts of the empire. It was short. Literacy was widespread into the officers, state managers, and the soldiers also. Against casual literacy existed in the varied from place to place. It means people know something about the literacy, something about read and write. There were all Pompeii. Pompeii is the name of the city in the Roman empires, which carries advertisement and gratifies, which indicates high level of the casual literacy is emerged there. Diversities. If I am talking about the cultural diversity, so first terms in literacy, casual literacy. It means for a short times, for shortcomings, literacy is known as casual literacy. Means of it, the peoples know something about read and write, their language, like the Romans or the Greek. Cultural diversity. How can we say there were the diversities flourished? Arts also the parts of their life. Ancient arts belongs to the human society, and they preserved and they conserve also. They telling us about the stories of those tribal communities or the nomads. Cultural diversity was reflected in many ways at many levels. There was a diversity where the religious cults and the local deities, plurality of the languages that were spoken. It means there are a lot of languages which is the regional, and official language only the Greek and Latin which is used there. They put on their variety of the dresses. They observe the foods, 8 forms of social organizations. Means they achieve the foods in the form of from their organizations, types of the settlements, and reflected the cultural diversity. Different languages were spoken there, different areas of observings, that is the linguistic areas said. Linguistic cultures also involving purely oral, at least until a script invented for them. So what was the structure? of the family. It is also said in front of you. The Vigos of the Spain were destroyed by the Arabs between 711 to 720. It means that of the Franks of the Gaul 511 and 687. It was the Lombards of Italy 568 to 774. These kingdoms foreshadowed the beginning of different kinds of the world. Usually that is called the medieval Romans and Sasanian empires has fallen into the Arab in a series of returning confrontation, subjugated of the Arab tribes and were emergings of the Islamic State. Where the antiquity, which was the periods before the Middle East 476 to 1465, it was the late period of the empires, so it is said the late antiquity. Some of the questions regarding these contents, just I am telling to you. These are questions relate to your topic. First is, in which language Roman history written? So understands in earlier topics which I explained in front of you, in which language the Roman history has been written, what was the language of the society. It was written in Latin and the Greek language. Another facts, which type of family was in Roman society? It means nuclear family. I already told before it, there in Roman society it was practiced nuclear family. What was legal rights of property of women after getting married in the Roman society in 3rd century? That was the system of the patrilineage, where the women have achieved their father's property rights. After the father's death, it was achieved by women. When she got the marriage, then it is transferred to their husband. How had the marriage has been solemnized in the Roman society? What was the age of the women? What was the age of the men? Why it was practiced in teenager age? So that is the question is saying. What was the status of fathers in the Roman family? It was dominated. Adults could not live with their parents in the family. Patrilineal systems there were dominated. It means the whole soul in charge of the family was father. Means father is dominated, it was the household. So there are 5 questions for you. Prepare these topics. After watching these topics, you complete these 5 questions. When you observe these 5 questions, it means you have completed your topic purely. Regarding this, again I will give you some of the questions relate to your topic. When we discuss new upcoming topic which is related to your subject, which is related to your chapter. So today this is sufficient. for you. Keep in your minds the topics and the questions and the key terms, because history is an interesting subject. If you take interest, if you enjoy this history, then you will understand. Otherwise, this is going far away. When you read out many a times a concept, it means you have completed it. So this is my suggestions. Please revise approximately 2 or 3 times our topics regularly. Thank you. Have a nice day.